Hey guys, Kim here. Just wanted to show you a video today on how I transfer water to my caravan if I am off-grid for off-grid situations where I want to refill my water tanks. Obviously when you're off-grid, the one thing that you really need is water, and if you don't have water you're not going to stay very long. So I don't want to take my caravan off the beach to go resupply water, so the best thing is to do is obviously get a water tank in my ute, which is one I purchased off eBay. This is actually 150 litre. Some details there. Obviously you want to get one that can hold drinking water. You want to get a special PVC, I think they call it, or it's a special sort of vinyl that's good for water. And then obviously you need a pump, so those two things and a hose, really, that's all you really need. But this usually fits in my ute, but I thought that I would put it on the ground to show you how I do it. So I got this tank, as I said, 150 litre. I think I got it off eBay for about a couple $100 or something. And then I got this Kickass 12 litre per minute pump in a box, they call it. And I'll show you. Yeah, I'm really liking this box. I actually thought it was going to be quite big initially, but actually it's quite compact and small. It's got these little locks on there, so it's got it all in there. So you have your pressure pump, so this pump builds up pressure. If you turn your water off or whatever, it runs out of water, it'll shut off. It's got an inline filter there, a mesh filter, which is purely just for all your small contaminants, sand and little bits of sticks and stones and lots of stuff. So you would definitely need, if you're taking water out of a river, you need a different type of filter, but this is just a pre-filter for a mesh, just for your small stuff. You got your switch on the side here, and then your power input, your Anderson plug in there. Not enough room so I stick my screwdriver and a couple little things in there as well, just for leaks. Might be worth just having a couple of spare ones of those, just in case you don't want to be stuck somewhere. On the other side of it, you have your in and your out. You can use this pump for many different applications, with transferring water to anything, hot water systems, showers, whatever you want. But in this application, I'm just using it for transferring water to my caravan when I'm off grid. So I'll show you how it works. There you go. So got the hose on. Obviously I am filling it up with a tap at the moment, so depending on the pressure you might not need the pump, but yeah, I mean, if you're dropping this hose filling up from a river or something like that, you definitely need the pump, obviously. Alright, so I'm just going to turn it on. I've got my Anderson plugged in here. We'll turn it on. I'm so impressed by the sound. It's very quiet for a pump. Yeah, so it is slowly filling this bladder. So once it's filled a little bit, I'll just reverse it and show you how I transfer the water to my caravan. See what sort of power it's actually using. You can see there around that 40 watts of power, so it's very low wattage for a motor, so yeah, very happy with it. Some specs there for you. So yeah, it's filling up really nicely, so let's switch it off now. Just a little note, when you are filling it up, make sure that the hose, it's got a breather hose and open so that air escapes. You definitely need to do that. I've learnt my lesson with that one other time with a tank in my ute here, that you definitely got to have a breather open. We are pumping from our bladder tank here, pretty much having it go into the in of the pump, and then coming out through the hose straight to our caravan. And as I said, I'm at a caravan park at the moment, but this is what I do when I'm off grid. And then you just make sure you have your inline filter filling up your tank. It's a decent amount of water. Yeah. So if you're taking water from a creek, river or whatever, you would obviously have your inline filter before you pump, filling your bladder, and then from your bladder also I would have the filter going through into your caravan. Alright guys, so that's how I transfer water to my caravan when you're off grid. And obviously it's a lot easier. This bladder actually rolls up or folds up. It's quite small, at the moment. This is, I think it's about 1500 long, just so you know, and it fits in my tray on my ute pretty easy. And I just roll it up, fold it up, and bring it out, and just, yeah, this little pump just sits in my tray. Toolbox as well, doesn't take up much room, and very easy. That way you don't have to take your caravan off the beach or wherever to go get water. You can actually transfer it from your car. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.